It has always been a dream of mine to build out a workshop in my garage. For a while, I went back and forth on either buying heavy-duty metal cabinets or learning how to build them from scratch with 3/4-inch plywood. Well, earlier this year, I was able to live up to the name of my channel, and someone gave me these for free. So I decided to turn them into the vision I had had in my head for a while now. Also, big shout out to my buddy Alan. All the music in this video was recorded on his iPhone. The larger cabinet was actually in pretty good shape, but the smaller one needed some loving. The back was coming apart, so I know I needed to glue it up. But I didn't really want to use nails or screws. I know I probably used too much glue, but that's okay. Once I was finished with the glue up, I used my two 4-foot clamps on the top and bottom to squeeze the cabinet together. I'm not really worried about putting more clamps on it since the front trim sticks out further than the back of the cabinet, so it won't be an issue if it's not completely straight. I let that sit overnight, and the next morning I came back to check on it. While the glue was drying, I took all the hardware and the drawer and door fronts off. For some reason, when the previous owner took the top off the smaller cabinet, there was a ton of wooden glue left over, so I had to chisel it off. The next day I checked in on the glue up and it was strong. I also asked my little helper to work with me and fill in some holes. She's an apprentice, so I had to walk her through how to properly do that, but she's a pretty quick learner. I would give her a B+, but I had to go back and smooth out her work. I reached out to a friend who does a lot of furniture restorations, and she suggested that I use an oil-based paint because it bonds to everything. Good job. So I found this flat black paint with exceptional durability. I went back to explain to my apprentice how to properly apply the paint. She was actually a huge help on this project. The paint did actually go on very well, and by the second coat, it was looking really good. I found this simple hardware that I thought looked nice, and it was pretty cheap. I started on this drawer front by finding center. Then I marked out where the holes would be, which were 3 inches apart. From there, drill through. Pull up the tape. Then screw on the handle. I had to rinse and repeat that 4 times. Once everything was mounted, I could adjust each door and drawer to open and close properly and do any last paint touch-up. Here's a reminder of what the cabinets look like and what they look like now. I really love the transformation, and even though it's a flat black paint, I'm all in on the matte black everything. It's funny to me that even though these two cabinets do not belong together at all, I think they look great. Now I have a ton of area to store paints, extra tools, and anything I need to put away. I will also add shelves at some point to these cabinets for a little more surface area. Last but not least, I added trim to the bottom. I used 3/4 inch plywood that I had laying around, and of course I had to add a little notch around the center block to finish up the trim. This garage renovation has been quite the process, but I recently finished up my wood pallet accent wall, and you should definitely click this link to watch that video.